And on behalf of the Marshall Convention and Visitors Bureau, Penny and Steve Carlisle, and Celebrating Home, we welcome you to our Wonderland concert series. This is part 3, and I know it will be an enjoyable evening, but you're in Marshall during our Wonderland of Lights. How many of you have been downtown? Wow. Okay, now how many of you haven't been downtown? Okay, before you leave tonight, you're going to have to come downtown because it is really beautiful, and this is number 24 for us. And so be making your plans after you see this one, that next year you'll be back for the 25th. Now, I'd like to ask you a few housekeeping rules, that we have to do. You're welcome to take videos, and your pictures are fine also. The concessions are outside of here, and so no food or drink is to be brought in here. But the main thing I want to say is welcome to Marshall, Texas. Enjoy the concert. Roy Clark is going to put on an outstanding show and come back often. That is our one thought. We want you to feel at home, that Marshall be your second home if it's not your first. Thank you very much, and on with the show.
anyway. It's too involved, too easily dissolved, and I do, it's just too hard to say. You want diamond rings and more everything. Seems like all that means so much to you. But baby, take my advice, you had better think twice, or sure just one love takes two. Love takes too much trust. It's all the way our bust. You can't let it rust. And by the way, love takes two care. Two people share all the hopes and dreams they've ever made. So let's make one thing clear. You won't ever hear better. I love you, dear, but you do. You know it's real, and that's exactly how I feel. 'Cause I'm one of those that love takes two. Love takes two. And I know it's blind, and you love me. It's too involved, too easily dissolved, and I do, it's just too hard to say. Let's make one thing clear, you won't ever hear better. I love you, dear, but you do. You know it's real, and that's exactly how I feel. 'Cause I'm one of those that love takes two. I'm one of those that love takes two. Don't you just love it? We're going to, first of all, I have to explain this stool. It's nothing I was born with. It's just happened along the way. If you've ever seen our show before, you've noticed that I usually come out doing cartwheels. But there's a lot of things I used to do back then. I just can't outlive that. But the main reason I mentioned the stool and explained to you why I used it, I recently had a hip replacement. See how you forget what part of you. And I say it because to explain the stool, and if there's anyone in the audience that may be thinking about having a hip replaced, I say go for it. It's worth the trip. And besides, they have some new medication. And they're coming out with something new every day. And well, I have a doctor. As soon as something new comes out, he just sends it to me. Automatically. We got in town last night, and I went to the hotel, to the desk, and I asked this lovely young lady if she had a package for me. Well, she did. I took it up to the room and opened it up, and sure enough, it was some new medication from my doctor. And they're little bitty capsules. They're not that big. And they're clear. You can see inside. And you can tell that they're filled with like little BBs. Every now and then, one of those little BBs will pop. And when it does, I speak in foreign tongue. But I tell you how good they are. When I get well, I'm still going to take them. How about a little happy holiday fiddle tune that almost picks me up? Just a minute. Wonderland, and David Smith on his Prodigy Ranger. You know, from time to time, we change our show around just to keep it fresh. And this next tune we're going to play for you, I overlooked it until not too long ago someone requested it and reminded me that it has a beautiful message and it fits right in with the season that we're in now. And I just hope that, in fact, I recorded this song so that it's available even for me. I see trees of green, red roses. I see them grow for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, is also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. Babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I've ever known. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. that sure hurts. One more time. Lord, you're so nice that you have no idea what I'd give for one more time. You know, it wasn't that long ago. I could have done that all night long. Twice that fast. And speed it up on the end. And did. Quite often. Sometimes by myself. I just find me a shady tree and sit there and go. Now that'll cause folks to stop their cars and get out and scratch. Now after that foolishness, we're going to do something serious, something that I am very proud of. A while back, we recorded a gospel album. And of all the things I've ever done, I'm more proud of it than anything else. It's also the best performance I've ever put on a record. I have no excuses. This is, or that the record is as good as I can do. Now the name of the album is Peace in the Valley, and one of the selections we would like to do for you is called I Would Crawl All the Way to the River. On the line, he claimed he could make the lame walk again and give back the sight to the blind. Some people love, some people want to take him and put him away. Now I wasn't there to see what he did, but if he were right here today, was built without hammer and nails, and he stands like a rock through the ages of time, filled with a love that never fails. Now I've read in the blue book, someday he's coming, and some say it ain't far away. The day that he stands on the banks of the Jordan, this sinner will be on his way.